He was just a little boy, 9 years old, full of dreams, laughter, and energy, until the day the doctors said 3 words that shattered his world: "You have cancer." Aron Anderson was diagnosed with a spinal tumor that left him paralyzed from the waist down. One day he was running through the fields of Sweden, and the next, he was staring at hospital ceilings, his legs still, his dreams frozen, and as he lay there, staring into the silence of loss, he could have chosen self-pity, he could have chosen despair, but instead, he chose something most people forget they have: hope. Aron refused to believe that his wheelchair was the end of his story. He decided it would be the beginning of a new one. And that choice, that decision to fight when life said stop, changed everything. Years later, while most people complain about Mondays or missed chances, Aron was wheeling his way up mountains, not figuratively, literally. He became the first person in a wheelchair to climb Sweden's highest peak, Mount Kebnekaise. Then he crossed the Atlantic Ocean in a sailboat. He skied 300 kilometers across Antarctica to reach the South Pole, a journey that even the strongest athletes fear. All of it, while sitting in his wheelchair. That he became the man who turned pain into power, the man who transformed tragedy into triumph. But his greatest victory wasn't in reaching mountaintops, it was in teaching millions that you don't need legs to move mountains, you just need a reason strong enough. Aron once said, "Disability doesn't define me. My mindset does." And that one sentence has become a global anthem of courage. Because strength doesn't come from muscles, it comes from the heart that refuses to quit. His life reminds us that every limitation is a challenge waiting to be crushed. People told him, "You can't," and he answered, "Watch me." He fell, failed, froze, cried, but he kept rolling forward. Every mountain he climbed wasn't just a physical challenge, it was a message to anyone who ever felt broken, unseen, or underestimated, because somewhere between the pain and persistence, he found freedom, that he found purpose, that he found that the human spirit cannot be confined by circumstances, only by choice. Aron Anderson now travels the world, speaking to thousands, telling people that disability is not inability, that your story doesn't end when life knocks you down, it begins when you decide to rise anyway. He's raised millions for cancer research, inspiring countless others to chase goals that once felt impossible. So maybe this story isn't about a man who couldn't walk, maybe it's about a man who refused to stop moving, and maybe this message is for you. Yes, you, the one watching this, who's been told you're not enough, who's been pushed down, rejected, or forgotten. Aron's story whispers through the noise. You don't need perfect conditions to create a powerful life, you just need to start where you are, with what you have, and never stop believing, because if a man in a wheelchair can climb a mountain, then your excuses don't stand a chance. You don't need legs to move forward, you need purpose. You don't need applause, you need fire. You don't need to be ready, you just need to begin. So whatever mountain you're facing, climb it. Whatever doubt holds you, crush it. Whatever pain burns inside you, use it. Because victory doesn't belong to the lucky, it belongs to the relentless. Aron Anderson didn't let tragedy end his life, he let it shape his legacy. He proved that every setback hides a seed of power. He's living proof that strength isn't about walking, it's about never stopping. So, rise from where you are. Break through your limits. And the next time life says, you can't, look it right in the eye and say, "Watch me, fire." If this story inspired you, subscribe and follow for more powerful stories that prove that nothing is stronger than the human spirit.